inches tall. Comes to us with an outstanding record of 8 wins, only 1 loss. He is fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, the Adrian Hadribeaj.
All right, when we get started, 3 5-minute rounds. Leonard Simpson fighting out of the red corner. Black compression shorts. Adrian Hadribeaj fighting out of the blue corner. Gray shorts, trimmed in black. And hold on to your hats, because this one could move quick.
Yeah, and you wonder how much motivation Adrian seeing his brother fight earlier, getting that quick KO. And we're seeing that traditional kind of that in and out, and looking for the shot right away. Does not want a part of Adrian's feet.
Now he looked to set that up with that quick fist earlier. Adrian going way up in the air. Jarrell taking him all the way over to his corner, and Adrian grabbing on to the cage to keep from getting dumped, and doing a good job of keeping his feet. Adrian needs to find some way to separate and do what he does best, which is to let those feet and hands go, but nice little outside leg trip. Leonard Simpson in firm control.
Yeah, and he just probably wants to stay here for a little while, wait out the clock as much as he can, because he doesn't want to get to that point where he's back on his feet again.
Well, he's in no hurry to give up any space to start bringing leather. Adrian doing a good job working that far underhook, trying to get turned.
Well, I think Adrian's starting to get the sense that he's just trying to stall. He's not looking to do a lot of damage. You be active enough so the ref doesn't stand you up, but
Adrian's got to be careful here. He doesn't give up that easy submission. Now trying to come out the back. The problem with coming out the back is he's on the cage, trying to frame and push. He's just in a tough spot right now. He's got nowhere to turn out. He's on a flat back, and he's got that right arm that he has to keep up so that he doesn't wind up getting punched, and he risks leaving it hanging there and getting it submitted. Now looking to turn out the back. If he can get to his knees, Kerry, he can come the rest of the way, and he's going to come out on Jarrell's back, but nice transition. Simpson taking Hadribeaj. They're back to their feet, but certainly not in an improved position as Adrian Hadribeaj. He's got to find some way to get chest to chest and create some separation. The problem with that, taking that easy toss, is you wind up on the ground with him on your back in his leg hook. And again, feeding that leg through, looking for sort of a Turk from wrestling. And Adrian has to be careful. It's easy to put him on his back there, but now he needs to turn that shoulder through, dig that underhook. Gave up on that near underhook. That's the one he needed. Got to be careful here. There's not a lot of real activity from the standpoint of damage going on here, but this has been a really one-sided fight so far.
Well, I think because Simpson's just playing it safe. Right? He's not going to overexert himself to where he's giving up anything for Adrian to escape. He's just going to try and stay in that safety zone.
He's working for that choke now. Adrian really needs to be careful. Needs to bury that chin and fight that gloved hand. The choke is not on at this point. So he's got that chin down, the nose on the floor, and you can hear his corner telling him everything on that hand. At this point, even if you have to grab a finger to pull it down, let the ref deal with that afterwards. You know, out of the fire, back into the fire, you know. No frying pan in between the two there.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's almost lucky for Adrian. Simpson's not looking. He's just looking to keep stalling and make it through, making sure they're on the ground. But then he's not giving up any space either for Adrian to get out, so that's what makes it tricky.
Well, Adrian's making it hard for himself to get out again, trying to keep from getting past into mount, and he had that right leg of his draped over the right leg of Simpson, and it made it impossible for him to pull his hips out and finish standing up. Got to watch the Kimura Americana combination on this side. Now he can stand up clean. Now he needs to go to work because we've got 40 seconds left, and he's basically been owned this whole round.
And I mean, but Simpson looks tired. I mean, from the little that he did in terms of like damage, he's tired from holding him down.
Absolutely. That was a lot of hard work, and Adrian needs him to make him pay for it the next 30 seconds. Going to be hard to take this round. And getting taken down again, Adrian needs to lock that guard up, just ride out this clock.
Yeah, take that extra breath. You'll get an extra 20 seconds on that minute rest if you just lock it up.
Go back to the corner, get some advice, and you know, get out there so he doesn't get brought back to the canvas
just
again.
knowing now what the game plan of your opponent is going to be. He's going to just look to take you to the ground and ride it out, right? So then you just make sure you stay at your distance, you keep your range, and plan for that the next round.
And Adrian trying to get tricky there. I don't know if it was because we are on short time. Looked like he was turning for an armbar. Needs to just get back up. You can see here, Simpson trying to bring him over to his corner, and Adrian's going to grab that cage and prolong the inevitable, eventually winding down up on his back. Simpson was not trying to dump him hard. He just wanted to be right in his corner where he could take away Adrian's ability to get advice and maximize his ability to do the same. Right there, Adrian had to be really careful leaving that arm hanging. The wrestling background of Simpson, very, very in evidence here as he hooks that leg, and immediately, see, he doesn't give that up, and he's got an easy turn back onto the back of Adrian Hadribeaj. Seconds are out.
So this is where you come out and you don't stand in front of your opponent, you know, and you have to circle. Adrian has to come out, he's got to circle, he's got to watch his spacing and his range so that Simpson can't close the gap as quick as last time.
No, and Simpson took a deep shot last time and was able to penetrate because Adrian was not circling. The in and out and side to side motion of Adrian is what he needs to rely on here.
Yeah, and he's got to make sure he doesn't get flat footed. He's got to get back. Oh, and
I'll tell you what,
his chin is
Simpson
high.
is not afraid to trade with him.
No, not at all. But Adrian's got to watch with that chin in the air.
Simpson did a good job of making Hadribeaj. I think he was there to trade with him. And the minute Adrian got a little bit square, nice deep shot, and we are right back where we finished that first round. Adrian needs to post and stand right now, and he needs to make Simpson pay for that.
Not
as
knowing
he
why
stands up.
he takes a kick from right there, but I mean, Simpson's got to just get some space and take some use his hands at that point.
Well, at this point, Simpson has zero respect for the takedown defense of Adrian Hadribeaj. He's looking to just bump. Oh, and finally Hadribeaj able to pull out, and now needs to bring heavy leather.
It just looked like he hit him with some shot that crumpled him. He kind of just crumpled in his own corner.
Well, Kara, he needs to finish this here, and he's in a great position to do it. You're right, Simpson is very, very hurt at this point, but able to stand up. Now Hadribeaj needs to let him. Oh!
I don't think Simpson has the gas tank to keep it up.
No, Simpson is more hurt than we thought he was. Either that or he's completely gassed.
I'm guessing this isn't how Adrian saw the fight going, but you got to get the cage rest off and then work your way from there.
Oh, he saw an opportunity and he finished strong. This is a great fight for him because he gets the victory and he gets to go back and work on plugging some holes that were exposed here. Specifically, he was owned on the grappling end of this right until he wasn't. And I think those knees doing more damage than it looked like they did on Simpson. Either that or Simpson just spent everything he had in that barrage early on in this first round and defenseless at this point. Cage side Doc in the corner over there, making sure he's okay. And we're going to go into the cage, Kara KO row with our official TXC decision.
All right, my friends, your winner with 1 minute and 27 seconds in the second round by TKO, Adrian Hadribeaj. All right, Adrian, congratulations. I know you always want to get those just crazy knockouts, but it's got to feel good to be back in the cage, get the rust off, and get the stoppage.
Hey, everyone! It's a big week for us today.